Interesting. Yeah, I don't know if it's really that noticeable though. Oh, I'm an idiot. It doesn't up the attack power. It ups the number on the cards. Which I mean, I guess could slightly up the attack power. I don't know how damage is calculated in this game. But anyway, it's actually a really nice card if you're using low-level cards, because they're more cost-effective. And by the looks of it, it ups it by about like 2. Or maybe that's just what it said on the card and I was being smart. And I'm trying to make an inference off of something that was clearly stated. But, you know. Moment's reprieve. Good to have. So, it makes me wonder if it would be a good thing to make a lot of, to make a deck that's specifically for this situation, where I could basically load up on weak level attack cards and then have them be semi-decent. Like have a bunch of 3s, 4s, and 5s, or 3s and 4s, and then have them all become like 5s and 6s. Well, 5s and 7s, but you know, math. I haven't taken that exam in about 24 hours, so I'm allowed to forget all the math that I know. Also, it'd be really nice if you guys would stand still and just take this beating. Yes? Thank you. Meeting grounds. By far, my favorite useless card. Alright, no. Okay. Ow. No. Ow. Okay. I'm sorry. Fire. My man Simba. Am I Donald am I Donald now? Is that just a thing? You'll destroy the mage? Alright. Couldn't jump in time. Nope. Oh, right, I can dodge roll. It's probably the whole reason why this hasn't been working. Because I haven't been utilizing my abilities correctly. And words that I can't pronounce properly for the life of me. Olympus Coliseum theme, probably not my favorite. Why? Because it's in every game, and it's very repetitive. Donald, please, don't be an idiot. Donald, I asked for one thing. Ask for one simple thing. Martial Waking, yet again. I will have a full set of that card eventually. No, come on. Fire. Yep. Simba, let's go. Freeze. Actually, I know what I'm gonna do from now on. And of course, Donald, you heal me. And of course, I have an idea. Seeing as I have that Blizzard raid thing, I'm just gonna start saving Blizzard in its own slight. And just, yeah, work with that. Because you never know when there could be just a bunch of enemies and I don't feel like, and they're all lined up nice and neat in a row and I can take them all out. And Blizzard Raid would be the perfect thing to do for that. And Simba, and level up. And Goofy. You wanna know what I don't know, I'm just thinking out loud to myself now. But one thing I've really been wondering recently is when I will get my first game over screen. Because it's bound to happen. I'm not good at this game. It's just bound to happen, and I'm just gonna be like, wow, it was at this. I really think it's gonna be Hades, because spoiler alert, if you couldn't tell, Hades is the villain in this area, and you fight Hades. So, and I'm usually horrible at Hades because he just pulls the highest level slights out of thin air. I'm just sitting here amazed, like, oh my gosh, how do I even fight you? So it's probably going to take some serious, like, MLG Pro status moves that I don't have. Alright, Olympia. New card. New key. Of course, I run all the way over and fall all the way down. And you are... I hate this game. Hold up. I have to go do something. I'm back, because, you know, computers die, apparently. 4 or higher. I forget how high up this level goes, so I don't know what to use. Why not? It's been pretty nice to me so far. Alright. Going. Nope. Of course. Ow. My face. Alright. Goofy, get him. That chain reaction was nice. Goofy. And got him. Alright, Sleeping Darkness. God. And let's see what spawns in this level. Monkeys, of course, because monkeys are everywhere. I know they look rather out of place, but that's just because of the simple fact that there used to be a Tarzan level in Kingdom Hearts 1, and if I'm not mistaken, the flower enemies as well as the both types of monkey enemies were the, like, staple enemies in the Tarzan level, but seeing as, for whatever reason, Disney doesn't have the rights to Tarzan anymore, I don't think. Or something along the lines of that, I don't know. But they basically haven't had that level back in forever, and I forget what the real reason behind it is. But, you know, they wanted to use the enemies that everyone's familiar with, and not introduce new enemies, you know, like they do in pretty much every other game in the franchise. Wonder what the new enemies for 3 are going to be. I mean, you have pretty much what are they? Heartless Nobodies, Unversed, Dream Eaters, gosh, what else is there? I think that's everything. Heartless Nobodies, Unversed, Dream Eaters, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Unless there are enemies in Key that I don't know about, and Key is the online game that's very similar to... What is this game I'm playing now? Chain of Memories, in the sense that it uses cards for fighting, but it's not the same game from what I understand. I don't think it's getting localized. I'm sure you can find some videos on YouTube about it. It's a pretty nice game. It follows, from what I understand, the art style of the Japanese mobile app game thing for Kingdom Hearts. I think it was like literally just called Kingdom Hearts Mobile. You could see a little, if you got the Mark of Mastery edition for Kingdom Hearts 3D, it came with one of the little poster thingy, well, not poster, postcard thingies for the game, and it was rather cutesy. If you haven't seen that, if you've ever seen Theatrhythm Final Fantasy, just imagine the character designs from that. And that's pretty much what the character art looks like in that game. Or the art in general. And almost done with this fight. This has been a session chock full of fights, which is always a good thing. You don't want a game RPG without a lot of fights if it's going to be an action RPG. Or turn-based or something. You never want to stop. You never want your fans to feel like you aren't doing something repetitive. Over and over again. Just because I trust you. I shouldn't have trusted you. Maybe I should have trusted you a little more. Alright, next fight we're probably going to get a level up, because Sora actually loves me for once. And HP. With my luck, that door is the final door. No? Let's go. No. 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 Wrong way. Donald. Go. Ice. And heal. Level up. Donald. Like, I like you. You're cool. But you don't have to heal me every time I call on you. I'm not calling on you because I'm hurt all the time. Sometimes I'm calling on you because I want damage to be done. You know? Ow. And Martial Awakening. More HP. And that's all the enemies. Yay! Oh, I'm so out of it today. So much testing, it's just killed my mood. Even my friends are becoming as apathetic as I am usually. And wouldn't you know it? Like I said. God, it's gonna make us go through the entire level, isn't it? 5 or higher. Do I just want to have a chill room? No. Give me all you got. get another cure, which is good. Alright. Yep, be stunned. No. No, you're not messing my day up. Not today, at least. Alright. Simba, go. No. Alright. And got him. Just a little bit more. I promise we'll get to story time eventually. What? Yep, just keep hitting. Just keep hitting. One thing, this is more of my random rambling, but one thing I thought would have been really cool for this game is, and I thought about this when I was first playing it as a little kid, because I played Kingdom Hearts 1 and I knew that if you changed your keychain, which basically is the chain that you see at the end of the Kingdom Key, or the main weapon, whatever you want to call it, then it changes the appearance of your weapon. And that's how they basically did the whole having multiple weapons deal. And what I thought would have been cool is that for every card, it should have its own... It should basically change, like, how the card... I don't know. The way I explain things is stupid, but basically what I was trying to say is, I think that the key that Sora is currently holding should change along with the card corresponding to it. Like, if I'm using the Kingdom Key, it should say the Kingdom Key. If I'm using Olympia, it should be Olympia. If I'm using... I think it's Lady Luck, I always forget. Pretty sure it's Lady Luck. But if I'm using Lady Luck, it should turn into Lady Luck, and it would just give it that nice little bit more, like, I don't know, depth or look. Because it's not, like, immersion breaking, but it's kind of saddens me that they couldn't do something like that. Because, I mean, it seems small in my head, but, it might not really be. And we got a why'd I pause? We got Alchemic Awakening, which is basically the potions of magic. So, if you're, like I said before, playing a magic-oriented Sora, you should definitely do that. Or, not do that, have that. Don't do potions. They make you see things. Unless they're fairies in the potions, then you're perfectly fine. Of course, Donald always heals me, even though I barely have lost any health by my standards. Because by my standards, I haven't lost health until I am like, at least halfway. Or like a fourth of the way down. Well, not a fourth, a third. Fractions. Like I said, I haven't done math in like 24 hours. It's totally gone from the brain. God, I've been going for like forever. It's already been like an hour. I'm not gonna make it. Oh my god, people are honking horns outside. Please don't let it be for me though. And Goofy, take care of that. Somehow I actually get hit by that. No! Yay! And gotcha. And we get stagnant space. This place is just a breeding ground for green cards. So if you ever need green cards, at least for my playthrough. Come to Olympus Coliseum. Sound like a bad infomercial. A guy that doesn't really like his job. He wanted to be a real actor, maybe just even a real voice actor. Always liked the voices of cartoon characters and characters in anime, so he thought, I can do that. Realized that there were tons of other people that wanted to do the exact same thing that he does. And then, well, now he's voice acting on late night commercials that no one cares about because no one really buys the product. He wonders now why things like this happen to him. Why he never got his big break like everyone said he would. God, that was depressing. I could have actually made it more depressing. It was more depressing in my head, but, you know. I'll save you guys for now. I'll spare you my ability to write or think up super depressing things. Ow. Ow. Got it. And we get sleeping darkness, because darkness sleeps. And here we go. Yay, level up. More HP. No. Alright. Donald, let's see what you do. Lightning. Oh, thunder. I don't know why I called it lightning. Well, I know I called it lightning. Because it's actually lightning. But, you know, lightning doesn't work in the whole Final Fantasy type magic system. Where you add... What is it? You add RA to the end. You add RA to the end. And then you can also add GA, JA, RA, SA. Oh my gosh. The magic words. The whole, like, magic system doesn't make sense to me anymore after they started adding, like, mixed title magic, like Curasa or Firaga. No, wait, it's always been Firaga. I always just used to pronounce it Figa, because I would just not think. And then there's the Juzz, which, I mean, I didn't even know about until, what Final Fantasy game was it? Echoes of Time? Well, I guess you could say... Alright, we came to one that requires two things, but I guess you could say Echoes of Time was a obscure one. See? Almost completely full. But it was Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Echoes of Time. And that is by far one of my non-main title, which I consider main title number